How to Introduce an AI Government, a short audiobook. Introduction. The AI revolution is in full swing, and every week hundreds of new tools are introduced. Unfortunately, many of us are still unaware of what is going on and how many jobs will be affected sooner than we think. I would like to stimulate the discussion of how to mindfully deploy these technologies in a beneficial way for the public sector. One of the main needs I see is to establish a North Star to drive us in an aligned direction. The case for AI-based governance. AI systems maximize the efficiency of the friction cost. The number of factors and data used for the process is beyond human capacity. Can't corrupt open source transparent systems. And even in direct democracy, society can't cope with the number of decisions and might not be informed and educated enough to analyze all the nuances and make decisions. Of course, we need to develop a gradual roadmap for the rollout of AI-based governance, as we still need to improve the alignment and reliability of machine learning-based systems. It's time to establish frameworks for their implementation. The roadmap for AI-based governance. The first stage, Analysis, Advice, and Recommendation, AAR, will be akin to a technological brainstorming session. During this stage, AI will suggest solutions in legislation, which will then be subject to a vote in Parliament or a referendum. Of course, for this to work effectively, we need to nurture the system with data, a process that's already well underway. The North Star for AI-based governance. We need a clear direction for our AI systems to effect meaningful change and achieve alignment. To set this direction for everyone, it's crucial that we engage in constructive debate. Currently, our main KPI is Gross Domestic Product, GDP, and we are constantly trying to achieve its growth while being limited by the finite resources of the planet. I would suggest evaluating something in the form of a well-being index as a North Star. The well-being index can include elements such as home prices per square meter / average wage, unemployment rate, air quality, percentage of the population with depression or mental health issues, and the amount of green space per inhabitant. With modern digital tools, this can be calculated live on a municipality, district, country, or region scale and used to evaluate each decision. The transparent approach could also make more people actively participate in WBI contributions. As for the GDP, not so many people actually care about it. Once we set up the global direction to thrive, we can move forward. AI-based governance in practice. Large language models can propose legislative changes to simplify the law. This is the low-hanging fruit. For instance, in the European Union, every country has a value-added tax, VAT, implementation that differs not only in rates but also in approach and exceptions. I truly believe we are capable of unifying VAT tax regulations in the EU overnight, which lowers the operation cost for many companies. Adopting AI co-governance can make politicians more efficient, leading to better development for countries as the current approach is suboptimal. The feasible holy grail could be an AI-based tax system. Hopefully, due to multiple sources of live data, the new methods of automatic taxation can work out. This can lead to completely new methods of financing the budget and maybe a new economy. There is a chance that the optimal tax for maintaining a good well-being index is based on actual natural resource use and environmental costs. Almost sci-fi from yesterday's perspective can be an idea for avatar-like personal representatives, like an individual bot, congressman, senator, member of parliament in the democratic process. This app will learn your preferences, patterns, and life goals and vote on your behalf in the direct democratic process, aligned with the North Star consensus. Vox Populi can be heard as never before. Inspired by a similar idea in a TED Talk by Cesar Hidalgo. Safety considerations for AI-based governance. This can develop faster than we think, so now is the time to set the framework for AI. As a part of the safety implementation approach, discussion is necessary. Maybe we should set hard lines for what decisions automatic systems can't make. For example, preventing decisions about death or forbidding people to meet. Also, regulations might need to cover the datasets that are nurturing the models. For public use, Large language models should have transparent sourcing, may be sealed with blockchain. We need to keep in mind that those systems should always serve us, not the other way around. By correctly implementing them, we can achieve the next level of adoption for our civilization, true evolution. Conclusion and next steps. In my view, large language models should work on legal and tax system research while we discuss what our North Star is and start measuring it ASAP. Subscribe to stay tuned for more greetings from the future by Max Kusmierek. Written by Max Kusmierek and read by Johnny Ilca.